Welcome to Octane Mobile Gaming. Welcome once again to Octane Mobile Gaming with yours truly, iOctane. Now, I didn't do a possible deck combination yesterday because I really wasn't satisfied with the deck that I was using to fight the guild bosses or the solo bosses. But I got a deck idea, well, really a deck combination from one of my guildmates called Lauren. So big shout out to Lauren for that combination. And this is a combination that I started to use after she showed me that combo. So this is Devilish Duo. Devilish Duo will actually dispel chaos, which is what the guild bosses are running. Alacrity won't affect this deck because we're not using the jailers. Now, the jailers, in combination with Consecrated Wizardess, Oddborn Gorillas, Vernon Druid, and Defiant Duet, can work. However, because it's a mixture of Commander, Slayer, alongside Arcane, Immortal, and Noble, it lacks health, so you will run out of health when you're using that particular combination. So that combination can work, but just know that your health will be an issue. This one, health is an issue as well. So I am using a Dark Scepter. And you might ask, why a Dark Scepter? And the reason for the Dark Scepter is because High Performance Unit Area is the card that's going to do the heal. So because it's the card that is responsible for the heal, you have to use a scepter that actually matches its affinity. So if I add a light card on the deck that and the light card was a card that was going to do the heal, you'll have to put a light scepter on board, so on and so forth. Depends on the affinity of the card that is doing most of heal. So if I had two cards on the deck that was going to heal my deck, and one was say Earth, you'd have to put an Earth Scepter. And if I had one that was a Dark, you'd have to put a Dark Scepter. So I'd use both a Dark and an Earth Scepter, so I get maximum heal from both cards. I only discovered this on the last Commander event. Now this is the one that I'm running for the quests, the Crusade maps, and this one where runs Vernon Druid, it runs Savage Swarm, Moonlit Matriarch, again Glorious Golem, High Performance Unit Area. So High Performance Unit Area and the Glorious Golem. The Glorious Golem deck basically is one of the decks that we have been relying on quite heavily over the last 6 months, alongside Circuit Break Illyria, the Santa card, and so on and so forth. So most deck that we get nowadays, they're basically built to support those decks. That is the reason why we aren't getting a lot of deck with the type of boost that High Performance Unit Area has got. So we're gonna go into a battle. We're gonna take on one Crusade map, and then we're gonna take on one of the guild bosses, more than likely a Carillion guild boss, and then we're gonna see how we get on. When you're using the combination to go through the Crusade map, always try to use one of the cards from the current deck just to boost your health, because your health will become an issue because the bosses do hit very hard. So once you go into the battle, most of your gems, well, all of your gems really, are gonna produce passively. So Vernon Druid will produce Power Gem Freeze. Then you've got the Ultimate Form, Savage Swarm, producing Power Gems as well. Then you've got your likes of the Glorious Glorum giving you the Dark Gems. High Performance Unit Area gives you Dark Gems as well. So it's just passive all the way. Passive spawn all the way. So once you get your High Performance Unit Area powered up, you want to activate that. You want to pay attention when she gets down, when your supercharge gets down to one turn as well, because what you don't want to do is run out of supercharge, because that's going to give your deck the massive damage boost that you need. So there we go, producing R. So if you look on the board, that is a lovely combination. So what we're going to do, we're going to swap the level 14 and the level 13 on the bottom right hand corner, and we're just going to let everything else consume. So now network, say they fix the problem with Gem Crush, and basically what the problem was with Gem Crush is that you must have heard me speaking about it on several occasions, that once you keep on crushing a certain level of gems and you get up, say you're crushing just ordinary gems and you get up to Power Gem 4s, you can't get to Power Gem 5s just crushing ordinary gems. Doesn't matter how much you crush. So I think they've fixed that. However, I'm not too sure because I haven't played with a deck that just produces ordinary gems only. So whenever I use a deck that only produces ordinary gems, I'll see if I can crush the gems past Power Gem 4s. Okay, so let's get past these bosses. So we've just went past those bosses courtesy of the poison. So the poison is a really nice addition to the deck. Really like it. It really helps you out. So now we've got a Power Gem 13, a 12. We've got two 13 really, and a 12. So we're gonna just swap the 13 and the 12 and let everything get consumed. And that should take this wave out. So this deck actually works quite well. It's quite relaxed, quite easy to play, as long as when your supercharge gets down to 1, you activate the high performance unit area. However, with a board like this, you don't want to activate high performance unit area, especially against the wave bosses, because I can guarantee you that when I swap these gems, I'm going to take out these bosses, and you don't want to lose your supercharge, the ability to supercharge, because it will take you 3 turns before high performance unit area is ready again. So here we go, we're going to activate her once more for the last boss, which is the mini boss, and we're not supercharged. Nevertheless, we're going to swap our power gems, see how much damage we can actually deal without the supercharge. So Verdant Druid does deal quite a lot of damage, even though it's a Slayer card. It does deal, well, my Verdant Druid does deal quite a lot of damage, simply because it's 2 pink star and it's awoken twice. Hasn't been powered up to max. Okay, so this board is quite nice. We've got a level 18 and a level 15 bottom center. So we're going to swap those two, and this should actually take the boss out. So let's see the damage output. That's some massive damage output. 353 billion for Verdant Druid, 263 billion for Savage Swarm. So that one actually works for the wave fights. Now we're gonna go to the guild bosses, and we're gonna go up against this boss, and we're gonna use none other than our Devilish Duo deck. So somebody's working on it, so we're gonna jump right in and just help them out. So you need to be in an active guild going forward to actually perform well in commander events, because commander events now, it's geared mainly towards guild cohesiveness. So if you're in a guild that's dying, it's not very active, you might want to leave that guild and find yourself a guild that's quite active, because you're gonna rely a lot. When I say a lot, you're gonna rely a lot on your teammates to actually get anything done. So we're supercharged now. Let's see what's on the board. The board is not too bad. So we're gonna activate all our cards and see the damage that we can do. We can't really do much with what we've got. Oh, sorry about that. I'm playing on my iPhone, so if you go too close to the bottom of the screen, it actually minimizes the screen. And as I said, health is an issue with this deck, simply because I'm using Vernon Druid as the lead card, and it only buffs 2 cards itself and Savage Swarm. And if I use Savage Swarm, it's the same. It's only gonna buff itself and Vernon Druid. So it does struggle a lot when it comes to health. And it's primarily because I'm using Devilish Duo. Okay, so we're hit. Okay, that's good. Nice one. So that was dispelled by high performance unit areas battle skill. It's quite good. So this is the last attack we're gonna be able to do. So let's see what we can actually do with this one. Let's see the damage output on my 3 earth cards. So that's not really a lot, really. It's quite disappointing. But this combination can actually do over, you can get Vernon Druid to do over 78 trillion damage. I actually managed to do 90 trillion with Vernon Druid, I think 67 with Savage Swarm, and Devilish Duo actually done 10 trillion. So it's a combination that actually works, guys. But I'm not gonna make this video too long. Not gonna fight another fight because currently I'm on my lunch break, so I'm making this video on my lunch break. So that's 2 combinations that actually work, guys. Try them out, see how you get on. Leave me a comment below if you've got a better deck combination than the ones that I've shown. Please do leave it in the comment section below. I'll try it out, and if it's much better than the ones that I'm using, or if I've got the cards, then I will make a video and showcase it on the channel. So thank all you guys for all your comments. Thank you for your support. Do remember, this afternoon my daughter Jay will be uploading her first video. Please guys, give Jay a warm welcome. Do support her videos. Give her a thumbs up, leave her a comment. It's her first video, so she's a bit shy. So look out for that video later on this afternoon. So like, subscribe, and this is Octane as always saying, stay safe, stay healthy, enjoy the event, and enjoy your weekend. Bye for now.